Jake Paul has signed with an MMA organization and called out Nate Diaz to 2 fights. Earlier today, the Professional Fighters League announced Jake Paul had signed with the PFL and that Paul plans to do an MMA fight as part of the new PFL pay-per-view super fight division. Paul says the division's fighters will receive 50% of the revenue from pay-per-views, and he even challenged his first opponent, UFC legend Nate Diaz. Diaz spent more than a decade with the UFC before officially becoming a free agent after choking out Tony Ferguson in September 2022. Now that Diaz is free to fight wherever and whoever he pleases, Paul proposed that he and Diaz first clash in a boxing match. And then 6 months later, they could then fight in an MMA bout in the PFL. Whether Diaz accepts Paul's offer remains to be seen, but what do you think? Should Jake Paul and Nate Diaz fight it out in boxing and MMA?